I know I'm easily scared. I'm an elderly woman. Please go easy on me. But you have to admit there are some creatures in the Witcherverse that you should be absolutely terrified of. One of my favorite things to do is to terrify myself because I'm sick in the head. So I was thinking and going through Witcher lore, and I went across something that I had to share with you because it now lives in the back of my brain. So this video, I want to talk about a special creature in the world of The Witcher, Botchlings. And if you continue watching this video, I understand if you don't, I wouldn't either. Prepare yourself for terrifying nightmares tonight.
The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Okay, so this creature is actually only in the video games and isn't in the books. Thankfully, I don't think I'd want to read about them. So in the video games, botchlings are created when a fetus dies or there is a stillbirth, but the baby is not properly buried. Oftentimes, this child wasn't even wanted in the first place, simply being discarded after death. So kind of think about it in our current time, like a dumpster baby. Like that. So these poor souls come back as an abomination. A 1.5 feet tall, malformed baby with an umbilical cord wrapped around its leg, a long tongue, and horrifying mouth. They wobble on crooked legs, and they can transform into a humanoid crawling on all fours when threatened. I should have you know, they do leave most people alone. Now, for this next part, if you're pregnant or you know someone that is pregnant, maybe you have a significant other that is, just click off the video and go have a nice cup of coffee or a soda or something, alright? Okay. Now, if you're staying, I'm assuming you're not pregnant or you don't know someone close to you that's pregnant. Don't break my trust. So botchlings feed specifically on pregnant women and their unborn children. Sneaking into their rooms, they hide under the pregnant woman's bed and begin to suck the life energy from the mother and her fetus. This weakens the woman who thinks that she's just sick or having normal fatigue from being pregnant. However, once she can no longer defend herself, the botchling will latch directly onto the pregnant woman and drink her blood, killing her and the baby. So I'd say the number one defense against botchlings is don't get pregnant. I know for some of you that's not going to be difficult. Maybe sometime in the future science can advance that. But if you are a lady and you have the means to get pregnant, probably don't, because the botchling's gonna get you 100%. Now here's the thing. If you are pregnant and you suspect, okay, there's a botchling in my house, sucking the life energy from me and my unborn child, here's what you can do to save yourself and your baby. You need to find the botchling and give them a proper burial. Then they stop being a botchling and they actually become a protective household spirit. So now you got like a cool guardian spirit.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
And I feel like some of you like to play like you're tough, even though I know you're shaking on the inside after I describe these absolutely disgusting creatures. I mean, they are babies. So let me read the journal entry from the Witcher video game for you on these things. Saying a botchling's ugly is like saying shit's not particularly tasty. Can't say it's a lie, but it doesn't exactly convey the whole truth either. And then we have, botchlings are perhaps the most repulsive creatures a witcher will ever have the displeasure of meeting. Born of dead unwanted babies, discarded without a proper burial, their appearance is that of a partially decayed fetus, their unformed flesh twisted with hate, fear, and malice. These hideous creatures feed on the blood of pregnant women, driven by a mad hunger that most often leads to their victim's death. A botchling will emerge from its lair at night to lurk by the bedside of an expectant mother, draining her strength and that of her unborn progeny as she sleeps. A woman thus first suffers from troubling dreams, then fever, delirium, and a general weakening of the flesh. After a few such nights, she is enfeebled and unable to defend herself. It is then the botchling attacks directly, sinking its long, sharp fangs into her body and drinking her blood until mother and fetus perish together. A botchling stands around 1.5 feet in height, but when threatened and if gorged with blood, it can change form. At such times, it grows into a deformed man, hunched over and striding ape-like on its forearms. Stronger and fiercer after this alteration, it hurls itself into direct physical combat, gnashing at its opponent or attacking him with sharp claws. A botchling's curse can be lifted by transforming it into a lubberkin, a guardian spirit of the hearth that watches over the family it never knew in the house it never could call home. Yeah, I mean, fuck that. Though you do kind of feel bad for them, I mean, 1, being a baby, but 2, they're then stuck as a protective guardian spirit of a home that will never truly be their home after they were trying to kill the pregnant woman and the unborn baby. It's just, I don't know. I mean, kind of fucked.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Now, if you're not pregnant, I think the best defense you can have for botchlings is to just stay away from pregnant women. Don't be in a household with a pregnant woman. Don't go near one. Just, keep your distance for a variety of reasons, but mostly just to avoid the botchlings, because maybe they'll mistake you for a pregnant person and latch onto you. You just don't know. So thank you so much for watching this PSA on botchlings and how to defend yourself against one. If you've ever encountered one, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and come back for more of my fucking stupid sci-fi fantasy videos.